Next up on the menu, we have Myron somehow made dating women sound gay. How in the hell do you do that, honestly? How in the hell do you make something like that sound homosexual in nature? Only someone like this fucking bumbling idiot buffoon that somehow people still watch would say. Let's get about the video. Talk to me.
Do not live with your woman. I've been telling you guys this for years. Don't do it. Living with your girl is gonna make you a
I never knew that. Danielle! Oh, Danielle! They just told me that it's gay to live with your woman. So one of us has to move out, and I elect that it's you.
All right, that makes sense. So how long do I have until I have to get out?
Until I finish recording this video. Be gone! Stop. Stop. It's the gay stuff they talking about. Even though Pride Month just ended, we are finding out in real time what some of our favorite content creators' preferences are when it comes into the bedroom. And, you know, it's surprising me. For years, we thought that Myron Gaines hated women because he was a part of the Red Pill community, but maybe we were wrong. Maybe he was more like Chud the Builder than we actually thought. Because sometimes when people play a...
Holy shit, Chud. You were a femboy? Damn, and you were cracking a femboy. Now you just turn into something that's like just a loser. Damn. Damn. All that homosexual suppressed rage that you were expressing, as soon as you stopped expressing it, you just turned into a loser.
Character way too hard. Sometimes the small cracks start to seep out the reality of their situation. Myron Gaines just said men who choose to live with women, whether it's their girlfriend or their wife, are gay. And maybe we have a new definition of what gay is. Hey man, Pride Month just ended, but learning is still going on. You know, most people would say that, you know, being attracted to a woman as a man and living with them, you know, procreating with them, just having recreational sex with them would possibly be the straightest thing that you could possibly be doing. But you've been wrong this whole time. That's why you're stupid. You're stupid, and big macho alpha male Myron Gaines is going to put you on the right path. That's because in Myron Gaines' world, the ultimate, and I do mean ultimate form of masculinity, is chasing women. You know, yelling at women is very masculine as well. Inviting them onto your podcast and calling them all types of 304s and disrespecting them, that's masculinity as well.
Yeah, fuck Puerto Rico as well, you dumbass.
That's just like insecurity. You just look like a loser. I don't understand how yelling at women and, you know, degrading them, putting them down, and being racist is just, oh, I'm such a man. No. People have masculinity tied up with fucking just being a dickhead and being disrespectful.
Get the fuck out of here. Get up and get out of here, Denver. Nobody cares.
Actually going home and living with them, like laying down with them, kissing them on the lips, kissing women on the lips. That's exactly where Myron Gaines is in his social media career now. He spent the past couple of years saying the most outrageous and inflammatory things, to now he has to one-up himself every time with something more and more ridiculous.
You don't?
No.
Can I just say all men say they don't, and they actually do?
Female vaginas are disgusting.
No, they're not.
Do you eat vagina? Exactly.
What do you think of Clav getting rejected by threes in Paris? You guys need to realize that if clavicular is getting rejected, you niggas are all cooked. If clavicular is getting rejected by twos and threes in Paris, that's no bueno at all. That means the average man is cooked.
He just said that clavicular was too bad to be rejected.
Yeah, that was the gayest shit I've heard in my fucking life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like he was too sexy and attractive to be. Come on, gang. Women talk too much became women need a 200 count word limit. Modern women are difficult became women are useless. And now living with your girlfriend is gay. At this point, Myron Gaines isn't giving out any dating advice. He is out red pilling himself in front of a dying audience, and that character is starting to tell on himself. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. For the fellas, come and find home with me in the community. And for the ladies, get out. That's gay. Now, back into the video.
Do not live with your woman. Like this shouldn't be like some weirdo shit. Do not live with your girl, bro. Don't do it. Well, Myron, I want to get sex. Like I want to be able to, like, you know, hang out with her and watch movies. No. I'm gonna tell you why. Living with your girl is gonna make you a
Now, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw that he had said this, it was via a tweet, and I thought that it was fake. I think that we all naturally think that this has to be some sort of fake until you hear him literally say this. Myron has spent years telling men, hey, this is how you control women, this is how you get their attention, this is how you get their respect, and then ultimately you as a man can, you know, set up some sort of life with a woman. You know, have kids, get married, do all the fine and dandy things. But now, somehow, and I promise you, it just doesn't make any sense to me, he's gone to the furthest extremes of this. Now now it is, hey, if you live with a woman by choice, you choose to be gay. This is what's wrong with this whole like red pill content ideology and movement. It's this one-up culture that is greater than any side of the internet that we've ever seen before. And now these people are starting to sound so ridiculous. They're trying to speed run to see who can hate women the most, who can say the most outlandish things, to the tune of, if you associate with them outside of doing the physical act, you're gay, even though if you live with the woman, you would still be doing the same physical act. It just makes no sense. Now, mind you, this is just the most recent example. We don't stop in on Myron Gaines quite often because at some point, I'm not gonna lie, my brain starts to get a little bit fried. But he's also said that women should have a 200 word limit per day.
Tell your girl she has a 200 word limit every 24 hours. When she's down to 50 words.
This nigga's only had one girlfriend in his whole life, and the one that he did left him for a rollerblader, and he didn't get until he was 30. Why are we even listening to this nigga at all when it comes to any iota of advice for when it comes to women or companionship at all? This nigga doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Left. You give her the warning. Hey, you got 50 words left. I'll speak to you again in 24 hours.
He said that women are useless. He said that women are the hard R.
Women are retards.
And don't get it twisted, he's somehow including his own family members in this. His mothers, his aunties, his grandma.
I never say that word is the hard R. Oh, Meezy. What the fuck? That word is not good, but it's not no damn hard R. Chill out.
Can respect women at all. Even me looking back now, unlike women in my life, grandma, mom, aunt, they said a lot of retarded shit.
So this isn't a situation where Myron's just being inflammatory again, because hell, that would just be another day that ends in Y. This is about why he keeps going further and pushing the misogyny to a whole nother level, because the normal shock doesn't shock people anymore. Now, once you start to understand that Myron Gaines is stuck in this perpetual loop of one-upping himself, this most recent clip of him kicking out someone from his studio makes so much more sense. Because Myron does not just say the most extreme things when he is comfortable. It gets even worse when he's in a room that he feels like he can't control and it's slipping away from him.
Thank you. Your mom is too.
This is Florida. This is Florida. Stand your ground.
He just tell this woman that this is Florida and this is stand your ground. It's not even what stand your ground means. He's about to end up like Chud the Builder. The problem with Myron Gaines is that he's like this walking contradiction. His brand is not that he just doesn't like women, because trust me, he does dislike modern women. His brand is that he's supposed to be the controlled one, the reserved one, the alpha male that's in power. You know, the one that doesn't get emotional behind the small stuff. He's supposed to be calm, logical, masculine. The guy that's supposed to sit across from women that they bring onto the platform and expose them without losing his frame. But there's been too many clips that have come out recently that kind of expose that that's not really who he is. That's just this image and character that he portrays when he doesn't face the backlash of, I don't know, normal human interaction or conversation.
So the reason why men don't enjoy talking to women is because there's a couple problems. What'd you say? Here's the problem.
There's no patience, that's why.
Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. When I'm talking, shut the fuck up. Honestly, get all these bitches out of here, bro. Get all these bitches out of here. Get the fuck out of the show, man. Let's go. Yo, get all these bitches out of here, bro. Get all these bitches out of here, bro. I do not want to deal with this shit. Get them the fuck out of here, dude.
He invited these women. He controls the studio. He gives them alcohol. He gives them microphones. He gives them the platform. Mind you, that he's all supposed to be in control of. And with
Myron's fucking podcast has to be bottom 5, like, entertainment decisions of all time. Who the fuck is watching this shit? You are sitting down in your free time where you're supposed to be relaxing or playing the game or whatever, working on your craft, whatever. And you're choosing to watch this guy. He's not providing any value to you. In fact, he's just making your life worse because he's giving you dumbass ideas that your stupid ass believes if you do watch him. And you're just wasting your time. I don't understand how he still has an audience. I really don't.
With that being said, he controls who stays and who leaves. And with every single advantage that I've listed at his disposal, the second that they don't let him speak, he starts looking like the emotional one. This is why this whole clip is so funny. See, Myron is supposed to be teaching these men how to be super masculine leaders, but in a room that is of his own, that he controls, he cultivates, and he curates, he cannot lead a conversation without removing.
Yeah, how is it that you say you're masculine and that you're like a strong man guy, but you can't even handle any level of adversity? This is like the first level of adversity, and that's just people disagreeing with you. You're not a man, bro.
people who disrupt him. And this connects back to those extreme takes that he was making earlier, because when Myron can't control the room, he always resorts to being disrespectful and degrading the people that are in it.
If you have a vagina,
Get up and get the fuck off the show. Get up and get the fuck off the show. We don't want y'all bitches here no more. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Honestly, I'm done.
Women aren't just annoying, they're useless. Women don't talk too much, they need a word limit. A man living with a woman is making a bad decision. Well, not just a bad decision, he's gay. Everything has to be this most extreme thing because the normal argument is usually not enough anymore. And he's also mastered the art of content creation because he knows what will and will not go viral. You can't just say those lay things anymore because, hell, he says those things in everyday speak and everyday conversation. Mind you, this is somebody who streams on like a daily basis. If he comes out with, you know, hey, modern women are, then it's not gonna go viral as if he said, hey, women are useless. Can't go with the normal, some men lose themselves in relationship. Oh no, there's way too much nuance and context in that. That's just too vanilla. He has to go to the extreme and say all men who live with women are gay. Mind you, his dad lives with a woman. Is his dad gay? Myron, is your dad gay? You're willing to acknowledge how slow your mom and your grandma were. Fine. Is your grandfather and your father gay for living with them? He's not finding any new truths in the world based off of these different experiences. He's just taking that same messaging that he had a couple years ago that was shocking then but vanilla now, and he's putting the shock button on top of it. And so now you have this Myron Gaines in 2026 that is ultimately a character of himself, slinging insults about these different demographics in order to appease this stupid audience.
Why do you hate black people? Why are you so racist? Why do you hate women? My fatigue is through the roof with these people, bro. These fucking fried chicken connoisseurs, man. Watermelon felon, EBT entrepreneur, weave warrior bandits, man. I do, you know, you can do like the thing where people could come up or whatever and talk. I do that on TikTok. Who comes up? Obviously some Shaniqua.
What is this soundboard sound? This is the stupidest thing in the world. See, this is the real story. Myron and people like him for what it's worth aren't.
I don't know if Myron understands that he's not white. I don't really get it. Because you are making all of these jabs and like disses towards people with darker skin, yet your skin is dark. Doesn't make sense to me.
Becoming more insightful. It's becoming more extreme because the character requires it. Think about it for a second. Has Myron Gaines said anything new in the past, I don't know, 5-6 years that he's been on the internet? Has he said anything revolutionary? Has he went out, explored, got different perspectives and takes on the things that he's done, said, any of that stuff? No. He actually hasn't. He's just taken his old work, which would be something like, I don't know, modern women are bad, and it would go viral back then, but he's just repackaged it now because he's worn it out so much. That same audience has heard that nonsense for years at this point. And every Joe Blow, Tom, Dick, and Harry is saying it. So with that being said, he has to come through with a more extreme version of that. Now they need word limits. Now they're useless. Myron's so deep in this character that he's even gone as far as like attacking his own family members, which is just super duper low hanging fruit. So and anybody that criticizes him is a Shaniqua or a Tyrone, gets monkey noises thrown at them.
Your problem with black people. Your mama black. Why are you talking like that? Bro, all I heard was...
They're too critical, they're too emotional, they're jealous.
You think he's... I don't know, this guy's a fucking loser, bro. I can't even waste any like energy on this guy. He just is so weird. He's so fucking weird. He's so weird.
They're brainwashed, they're weak. That's the formula right there. He reduces people into categories first and foremost, disrespects that category, waits for the backlash, then uses the backlash as proof that he was right. His fans get an enemy, his critics get a clip, the algorithm gets engagement, and Myron gets rewarded for being worse. But the irony of it all is that he sells men this idea that they can get some sort of control in their lives. And the whole time he's controlled by this content loop. He tells men to not be emotional, but his biggest clips are of him sounding angry.
3 years later, please some bitch that makes the same allegations again. You idiots.
He tells women to speak less, but his entire career is dependent and contingent on women.
Look at him chimping out.
Speaking more. And one of his foundational pillars of telling men, you know, you need to pursue a good woman and a good career. But now he's making it sound as if it's actually weak to live with one. This is why this new version of Myron feels so different. It doesn't feel like a man who's exposing society. It just seems like a content creator who's running out of places to take the same old act. Myron Gaines wants people to feel like he's the last honest man in the room. He's exposing the matrix and all this woke liberal nonsense that is going on in society that has made men's testosterone go down, women's testosterone go up, etc., etc. But these recent clips make him look less like somebody who is in control or honest, and more like he's somebody who's desperate. Because when your worldview reaches the point where living with your wife sounds gay, the advice is not getting deeper, it's getting ridiculous. Have you ever seen?
Yeah, it's just getting stupid as fuck. Like, anyone who still listens to this guy and takes him seriously, I beg of you, get a grip, please. He's not, like, giving you any substance, not giving you any information of value whatsoever. You're kind of just watching him because you're stupid, and that's what it is. With all that being said, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this absolute loser in the comments below. Have a better day than me.